Yo, we get to see Venti and Hu Tao together again. But yeah, I love it when Venti and Hu Tao are together because those two bounce off each other so well. Ah, there they are.
Looks like you're having fun. What's the occasion this time?
Sup, guys?
Oh, do I spy a traveler and a Paimon? We were just talking about you.
Hey.
This is more serendipitous than finding Mora after face planting on the road.
Alright. It's always a treat to get Venti or Hu Tao in a quest, so having them together is a godsend. Hello, you two.
It's been too long. I'll bet you have some thrilling new tales from your journey to fill me in on. I can see it in your eyes.
It has been very eventful in Fontaine. Never a dull moment on this Tevat trip.
Excellent! I knew I could count on you.
And there's more to come.
What were you talking about before we got here? Something fun? Or something delicious?
Poetry.
We were talking about one certain traveler and how two's company but three's a crowd as the inseparable duo tour around Teyvat.
This is a long text.
4 friends here and 5 more there, often at 6s and 7s as they brave the lakes and seas, collecting pieces of 8 and countless other treasures.
Oh.
They clearly must have 9 lives. Wink, wink. Let's hope they have less than 10 deaths.
Okay, so this is what we're gonna be dealing with this entire quest. Gotcha. This is gonna be fun. Also, very good, Hu Tao. Very good.
What the? It just gets worse and worse.
Whoa, Paimon. Whoa. Don't crush someone's dreams like that.
Shortly, you may attend a grand banquet at Stonegate. All will be dressed to the nines for majestic food and fine wines. And after 8 long drinks and 7 shorts, they'll each write 6 lines 5 times. You've been to all 4 corners of the world, so in 3 short seconds, can you guess from these 2 stanzas of 1 speech each what this event is about?
A poetry festival.
Correct! It's a poetry gala, and Mondstadt and Liyue are hosting it together.
Oh, okay. Hopefully we are going to get a bunch of unique character interactions then. Because the last time Venti came to Liyue, that was an absolute treat. Like, Venti and Zhongli's interactions together was so good.
Do you still remember the promise I made to the distinguished director Hu here during the Lantern Rite?
That I do.
Oh, something about writing poetry together?
Yeah, that was a long time ago.
At the dinner table that night, I just knew this young bard was a rare talent with exceptional taste.
Yeah.
You know, it's rare to encounter such a kindred spirit.
I wonder why. How long ago was that? That was like, what, 9 months ago? 10 months ago? Been quite a while.
And now, I've finally seized the chance to collaborate. It took me much trekking across the land to petition Eugene Terrace and contact the Knights of Favonius, but eventually,
Got it down.
in the spirit of friendship and poetry sharing,
Oh god, okay.
I managed to successfully organize the neighboring nation's Congenial Poetry Gala.
Once again, the power of friendship coming in clutch.
Bit of a weird name.
Paimon, stop with the judging.
Poetry is known far and wide, and Mondstadt is the city of wine and song. With 2 nations teaming up, it'll be double the fun, and a great chance for people from both places to get to know one another.
Thank
Hu Tao
God,
and I will
okay.
be the co-hosts for this poetry gala. Of course, I haven't studied the various forms and formalities of Liyue poetry for very long, so
It's
please
fine.
forgive my dreadful performance just now.
Alright, so we are going to be getting a lot of unique character interactions. I always enjoy it when this happens.
Not at all, Venti. You followed my lead most excellently.
Well done, Venti.
You flatter me. Well, this sounds like fun. Let's get involved.
It does. Forsooth, I am wont to dabble in verse.
Oh, Paimon, sure you'll be amazing. Remember that time in Liyue when Paimon gave you the first half of a couplet? Wind rises, winds never churn. You came up with the second half right away.
Nope, don't remember that. But the sea clouds, clouds always return.
Oh, looks like someone's got a knack for this.
Don't remember that at all.
Perhaps we'll have to raise the difficulty a little.
Oh god,
Alright,
okay.
so basically you guys are here to discuss the activities for the poetry gala, right?
Looks like little Paimon's brain has gained a wrinkle or 2. You guessed it so effortlessly, but you still guessed it wrong.
Oh, well done, Paimon, but still got much to learn.
Huh? Wait, Paimon guessed wrong?
Why are you surprised? You always guess wrong.
We came here hoping to invite a special guest.
Who would that be?
I already told you.
Ah.
I'm not going.
Edgy boy.
God, Mom and Dad, I don't want to interact with humans, man. Leave me alone.
Xiao, you're here too!
Hello, Zhao.
Never having penned a verse myself, how could I hope to judge the poetry of others? Besides, afflicted with karma as I am, the raucous atmosphere you are cultivating is precisely the kind which I must avoid, as you well know.
My edge is too strong.
Hey now, there's a first time for everything, right? We all start from itsy bitsy spider, but give it a shot and you'll be wandering lonely as a cloud in no time.
I'm just saying poetry is not for me. I'll give it a shot.
And you don't even have to join us in person if you really don't want to. You can just watch the party from a nearby mountaintop and cheer us on. But at least head down and take a look first. It's right by the inn, and there's plenty of fun activities to get involved with. It can't hurt to take a quick walk and check things out.
It is just a parent trying to get the child out of the house. It really is.
Besides, with the renowned traveler here, what is there to fear?
Yeah, Zhao, join us. It'll be fun.
I'll consider it.
Thank you, Zhao. Oh, I love him so much.
It's time. Why don't you all head to the venue and take a look around? Quite a few of your friends should have arrived by now.
Oh, okay. Who do you think is going to arrive from Mondstadt? I'm hoping for Kaya and Diluc at best. Seeing both of them insult each other through poetry does seem kind of entertaining.
Yes, that's right. Venti and I still need to discuss the poem for the opening ceremony.
All right.
So, we'll catch up with you later. Plus, our Adeptus friend might need a bit more convincing. We'll
Yeah.
see if we can coax him down.
Alright, leave it to the parents.
Gotcha! We'll be on our way then!
Alright, bye-bye. Congenial gatherings. Nailed that.
Wow, it's so lively! Didn't think there'd be so many people here already.
I'm on
And a
this.
lot of them are familiar faces. Let's go say hi.
I'm on there's like 10 people.
Well, look who's here.
Yep.
This poetry fest seems to have attracted talent of the highest caliber.
Well, it was pretty obvious you were gonna be here.
Hey, Xingqiu and Changyun are here too.
Sup, you
I
two?
was actually heading into the mountains to train, but he accosted me on the way and dragged me here.
Yeah, that sums up your friendship.
Oh, how your words wound me. Is it not the responsibility of an exorcist of Liyue to ensure that this celebration of friendship between our two nations stays free of evil spirits?
I mean, he's got a point.
Besides, this is an excellent opportunity to meet heroes who have come from far and wide.
Also
Surely,
true.
you must be curious as to how that heroine of Mondstadt was able to lift such heavy objects like they were but a feather.
I can think of two, like Eula and Noelle. it's one of those two. And then probably a few others I'm forgetting.
Are you talking about Noelle?
Oh, there you
Yeah,
go.
she's super strong.
And somehow she's still not part of the Knights.
Oh? Well, since you are so well acquainted, could we trouble you to introduce us later?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, fine. But don't forget to help me with my investigation like you promised. That's the only reason I agreed to come at all.
Oh, sorry, Discord notifications. I forgot about that. There we go.
Huh? What investigation?
Naturally, I could never forget such a thing.
You
My
forgot.
word
All
is
right.
my bond. Relax, dear Paimon. All will be revealed in time.
What, is that going to be the plot of this event?
Okay.
I mean, alright. Sure thing, you two. Sure thing.
Are you sure that wasn't really an evil spirit?
Open your mind to all possibilities, and I'm sure you will find the answer.
I suppose that's true. Hey, wait a second. You're not planning on telling everyone here, are you?
Please do, I would like to know. Something that's been mistaken as an evil spirit. I don't know who might be mistaken as one. Razor?
Diona!
Did not expect you to be here, to be honest.
Traveler and Paimon? I didn't expect to see you here. Are you here to mix drinks? That's right. I was specially asked to attend this event on behalf of the Cat's Tail, and I'm also here as a mixologist representing the Mondstadt wine industry.
Wow. So your attempts to sabotage everything is gonna fail horribly.
You're representing Mondstadt's wine industry? Oh, you must be hating every minute of it.
Haha, but you
Of
see.
course I hate needed. But it's also a perfect chance to destroy the reputation of Mondstadt's wine business once and for all.
I'm sure it is, Diana.
Opportunities like this don't come around every day, you know.
I'm sure you're gonna succeed like you always do. I wish you the best.
Huh? How do you figure that? All I need to do is add some gross ingredients to the drinks, and I can create the most disgusting concoctions imaginable. Nobody will ever buy wine from Mondstadt again.
Okay, you would think by now Diana would, like, know no matter what she puts in a drink, it's gonna taste delicious. She's been doing this for how long? And she still hasn't learned that lesson?
Paimon thinks you'll end up getting the opposite result.
Who knows?
Just you wait! I ain't about to mess this up.
Alright, good luck.
Are you gonna write some poetry with us too? Poetry? I've heard plenty of bards sing in the tavern before, but I've never tried writing any myself.
I mean, you're just gonna write about destroying the wine industry.
You should join in! It'll be fun!
Have a go at it.
Fine. If I have time.
Alright.
Now, should I try adding loach pearls or horsetails next?
Loach pearls for the choking hazard. There you go.
Oh, wait! Since we're in Liyue, I should add some Jueyun chilies.
Well, they enjoy that though. They like spicy stuff. That's gonna fail horribly. That's not even a bad ingredient.
Mika! Noelle!
Honestly, I forgot Mika was a character. I feel bad.
Oh, it's the Traveler in Paimon.
What's up?
Are you here for the neighboring nation's Congenial Poetry Gala as well?
No, I'm not.
You said that with a straight face? Is Paimon the only one who thinks it sounds weird?
I'm with you, Paimon, mate. I'm with you. But now you know how we feel about you, Paimon. Are you here as Mondstadt's representatives?
Representatives? No. Nothing fancy like that. We were sent here by the Knights of Favonius to help maintain order and set up the venue.
Ah, fair enough. Wait, Mika with maintaining order? I don't know if that's gonna work.
But I didn't really do anything useful so far. Noelle brought all these tables and chairs here from Mondstadt by herself. She's a true knight.
Yeah, but Noelle is just built different.
Oh, no, that's just not true. Your efforts were indispensable. You selected the venue, drew up the layout, and so on.
Oh, fairs.
Also, you're the true knight here. I'm still in training. If anything, I should be addressing you as Sir.
What? No. Please don't. Just keep calling me Mika.
Like, they really do Noelle dirty. I still don't know how she's not a knight. Compared to, like, some of the other knights that we see. Ooh.
Why does it feel like these two could keep this up all day?
Anyway, Master Jane did say that as long as we keep on top of our work, we should take a look around while we're here and get involved in the poetry gala as much as we can.
Go for it.
But I haven't written much poetry before, so I'm not sure if I'll fit in.
Have a smash at it. Might work.
I actually have the same concern.
Yeah, there's a first time for everything.
Yeah, plus, you won't be alone. We're joining too. The Traveler's a really good writer, you know.
Really?
Why? No.
In that case, we'll try our best too.
Paimon, why are you speaking on my behalf? I'm a terrible writer. You should see the script I wrote for a video. It's awful.
Perhaps the challenge of writing poetry is a rite of passage that all who wish to qualify as a knight must eventually face.
Sure, Noelle.
Paimon wouldn't go that far. But anyway, no backing out now. See you soon.
Alright.
Sure. Maybe you can teach me a thing or two.
Oh, sorry, can't do that.
Mika beat me to it. I was gonna ask for help too.
I'll teach you both.
What do you think the key to a good poem is, Mika? Do you have any idea?
Huh? I'm not too sure either.
Yeah, me three.
If I'd known we'd be doing this sooner, I would have asked Miss Lisa to recommend some books on the topic.
Yeah, that's a good place to start, to be honest. It's a shame you guys don't have phones. A sudden gust of wind forces everyone to briefly
Poems
shut their
and
eyes.
melodies wandering the wind, wafting to pastures beyond their home.
Ah, God, where did this wind come from?
Two greedy fishies struggling to swim. They ate so much that they're starting to groan.
Oh.
Animal crystal fly draped in gold robes, a bright little light from that glazed lantern glows.
Wow.
Benches pinch the rice and scoot while the boars of the forest anxiously root.
Whoa.
Welcome one and all to this festival of poetry, jointly organized by Lua and Mondstadt.
Buzzing.
Or, in full, the neighboring nation's Congenial Poetry Gala.
Whoa, yeah.
We're your hosts, Liyue's verse monger of the darkest alleys, Hu Tao.
First manga of the darkest alleys. Okay, Hu Tao.
And Mondstadt's liquor-loving lyricist, Venti the Bard.
A very fitting name for you.
The purpose of this event is to promote friendly poetic exchanges between our two nations. So please, have fun, talk to other people, and make some new friends.
Hold on a minute. I know that look. It's a bloody Oceanid. What are you doing here?
If you're here, you're our guest. So please enjoy this poetry fest.
I'd also like to reassure
That was a
everyone
good one.
that this event welcomes people of all skill levels, from first-time rhymers to seasoned songwriters. If you ask me, the most important thing you can bring to writing poetry is authenticity. That means reaching deep down to all the thoughts and feelings you usually hide away or struggle to express, and putting them into words. Just write from the heart in whatever form you like.
Mika's gonna write about being nervous. Noelle's gonna write about not being able to be a knight. Diana's gonna write about not being able to destroy the wine industry. Chunyun about not being able to capture evil spirits. And Shincho, who knows?
To help everyone really cut loose and enjoy themselves to the fullest, Venti and I have carefully prepared 3 themes to be revealed over the course of 3 days.
Ah, yes, the 3 acts.
Let's get right to it. The first theme is...
Oh no.
Riddle me this.
Oh god, no.
Solving riddles, huh? Interesting. It's actually a pretty good choice for a warm-up activity.
Riddles are my worst nightmare. I hate them.
Whew. I'm glad they're not making us write sonnets or something right at the start.
I feel like riddles are difficult.
Does everyone see the lanterns hanging around the venue? These have been specially prepared for the riddle game.
Okay.
Simply write down your riddle and hang it on a lantern. Then Venti and I will select a few to pose to the crowd, and you will try to solve them.
Well, I'm gonna be terrible
We'll
at
now
this.
give you some time to write down and hang up your riddles. Feel free to walk around and talk with the other contestants to get the creative juices flowing. And remember, whoever guesses the most riddles correctly will get a prize.
Oh. Too bad I'm not gonna win it then.
And with that, the neighboring nation's Congenial Poetry Gala has officially begun.
Whoa.
We couldn't cajole Adeptus Shao in the end. He said he'd take a peek from the peaks, but that was all he'd agreed to. It's a real shame. I had the perfect poem for his entrance and everything.
It seems about right though, doesn't it? Let the edgy teenager stay in his room.
That was a good little opening ceremony, wasn't it? Even if I do say so myself.
You smashed it, mate.
Oh, let's see what's on this lantern.
Yeah.
A tender sigh for home, how far the flowers roam. A visitor asks me why, for a dream beyond the sky. Okay, someone from Liyue definitely wrote this one.
And I'm already clueless.
I just read that one too. Liyue's poems seem pretty difficult to grasp.
I'm sure all of them are gonna be.
Dreams? Sky? Is it talking about some kind of bird?
Who knows?
So it means something like, this thing's really far from home. It's in a vast area, and it's flying really high. Is that it?
If they're gonna explain all the riddles like this, it might be a lot easier. Very clear and concise.
Oh, you're amazing, Paimon. Oh, it looks like I still have a lot of learning to do.
What is it, a seagull?
It's nothing, really. Once you've spent enough time in Liyue, you just sort of pick up on these things.
No, you don't.
Oh, I know exactly what you mean. Back when I was out with the Grandmaster on the expedition, I started picking up some local customs without even realizing it.
Yeah, that's easier to pick up, but riddles are not. Riddles are not something you just, like, naturally pick up on. You need, like... I mean, I guess they are. I mean, fair enough. Okay, fair enough.
But back to the riddle. We still haven't actually solved it. What could it be talking about?
No clue.
Something that flies high and far.
Oh, that makes me think of dandelions.
Okay, well, I would if it is flowers, I would have never got it because I was thinking of birds.
Oh, that makes sense. And Mondstadters believe that dandelions can carry your feelings on the wind.
I'm gonna be
But
awful
maybe
at
we're
this.
missing something? It can't be that easy. After all, it's a riddle from Liyue. What would their equivalent of the dandelion be? If there even is one.
I wouldn't even know.
What do you think, Traveler?
I don't know.
I think dandelion is the right answer.
Great. Then we'll have one answer ready to go when the game begins.
Is teaming even allowed? Are we doing this illegally? The important thing is that it's authentic.
Right, just like Venti said. As long as the interpretation makes sense and reflects our perception of the poem, then perhaps there are no wrong answers.
Fair
Well,
enough.
no matter what the real answer is, the guessing's all a part of the fun.
So basically, bullshit your way to the top. Gotcha.
Let's go look at the next one.
Alright?
Oh yes, I want to see if there's any Mondstadt-style riddles.
I'm sure there will be.
This one says, oh, this handwriting is just awful. I have 4 corners like a square pancake,
Oh,
but I'm stuffed and seasoned and carefully baked. I pass through the lips one piece at a time. The more you consume, the broader your mind.
honestly, I've no clue.
Oh, wow, Paimon's drooling from that one. Is there really a food that can make you smarter? Paimon's gotta try that.
I'm guessing bugs?
Oh, Paimon. You have to look past the surface level meaning with riddles, or you'll fail to plumb their depths.
Uh-huh.
So have you got any ideas, Shinjo?
Well,
Xingqiu just hung that riddle up a moment ago.
Oh, and Paimon just insulted him.
Oh, so this is Shinjo's riddle. You know, Paimon was expecting you to write something a little more elegant.
And you just insulted his handwriting.
this festival is about building friendship and mutual understanding. With so many friends from Mondstadt present, I thought I'd try writing something more accessible and less flowery, so that more people could enjoy it.
Yeah, sure, that's your excuse.
Hey, not bad. So, buddy, does that mean you can tell your old pal Paimon the answer on the sly, or...?
I respect the mindset, Paimon.
Not a chance. You'll have to wait for the answer to be revealed, just like everyone else.
Shame.
Meanie.
If that's how you feel, why don't you try and stump me with a riddle of your own?
Oh.
Maybe Paimon will. We'll see who stumps who.
Okay, Paimon, we've been to 5 regions. Show us what you've got.
Traveler, you help Paimon come up with a riddle, right?
Gladly.
Ha! At least you're nice to Paimon.
10% of the time.
Then I look forward to seeing the fruits of your literary labors.
Buzzing.
Ha! Prepare to get stumped. Even though Paimon said she'd write a riddle, Paimon really doesn't have any clue how.
Well, haven't you been saying it, Paimon? There's a first time for everything. Just have a go at it.
Let's start by reading a few more of other people's for inspiration. On 4 long legs, my slim body sits. I eat not a bite and drink not a sip. With a
Okay.
passionless face, I greet countless guests, whom I carry all day without needing to rest.
A wagon? Some sort of transport?
Is this talking about some kind of animal?
I mean, animals need to eat. The answer must be some other kind of object. Yeah, it must be a wagon.
It's a chair.
What? I mean, yeah, I guess it could be a chair.
Huh? Diona, how did you guess it so quickly? Wait, were you the one who wrote it?
That's something I would do. I'll write a riddle and then I'll just be like, I'll instantly guess it and be like, yeah, I'm just built different.
No, of course I didn't write it. The answer just popped into my head.
This is my terrible memory coming into play. Didn't it say to transport people, though?
I'm always telling the cats in the tavern that the chairs get tired from working all the time, so they shouldn't use them to sharpen their claws.
Right.
Oh, okay. So a riddle needs to have a bait and switch.
Not always.
Are you trying to write one?
Yes.
Yep, and thanks to you, Paimon's just thought of one.
Alright, take it away, Paimon.
Maybe I should try to come up with one too.
Go for it, mate.
All right, Paimon's riddle is now Iona, do you want to know the answer?
No, that defeats the whole purpose, Paimon.
Nah, no need. I don't really care about winning a prize.
But Paimon, you can tell me. I would like to know the answer.
Oh, okay then. Well, looks like it's time to carry on with the event. We should regroup with the others.
Alright.
Sure, have fun.
Have fun too, Dan. Alright, where did Paimon hanging up here? What's got no wings but flies in the air, never gets tired of floating up there, so full of morit comes out the nose, but in the sea glug 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 down it goes. Yeah, this is definitely Paimon's. No idea though.
Hey, looks like everyone's about done mingling and riddling. Gather round and look this way.
Alright.
Venti and I have selected several riddles from everyone's contributions, and we added a few of our own to the mix for good measure. Shortly, we'll randomly select a few to read aloud.
I at least want to get one right.
If your riddle gets selected, remember that you have to announce the correct answer at the end. Anyone who guesses correctly gets 1 point, and if nobody guesses correctly, the writer of the riddle gets a point. Sounds fair to me.
Yeah, that's fair.
Of course, when the riddler reveals the right response, it only counts if everyone agrees that it's not too far-fetched.
I agree with these rules.
That's right. Now, if there are no more questions, it's time to reveal the first riddle.
How about it?
Hopefully they'll draw at least some that I can get. Oh no, does only the first person to solve it get the points? Ugh. That means I have to be first to raise my hand.
He just like me for real.
Please choose Paimon's riddle. Please choose Paimon's riddle.
Riddle number 1. Let me see here. Ugh. This riddle is, unique. Especially the handwriting.
Oh, well, we know who that is. It's Jinjo.
I have four corners, like square pancake, but I'm stuffed and seasoned and carefully baked. I pass through the lips, one piece at a time. The more you consume, the broader your mind.
Yep.
They drew Shinchos.
Yep, that pretty much sums up how I read stuff. That is the most accurate to me reading anything it gets. And I cut it all out in editing.
Better answer as quickly as you can. You don't want someone else beating you to it.
Why is your handwriting so bad? You write books.
You brat. It's pizza. The answer is pizza.
What?
Even without the author coming forward, I can confidently declare this answer wrong. I mean, how does eating pizza broaden your mind?
You're an idiot, Paimon.
And while I'm no expert in exotic dishes, if I'm not mistaken, pizza is round, is it not? Like mora meat?
Technically, meat broadens the mind, right? It's good for you.
But eating pizza makes you happy, and being happy makes it easier to face problems that need solving, so...
You're really reaching there, Paimon. Give it up.
Okay, Paimon admits she may have jumped the gun on this one.
Good.
Maybe it's some other kind of food. No. Riddles are never that simple, and it needs to be something that makes people more intelligent.
If Paimon had known it was gonna be this tough, she'd have read more books in her time.
I'm guessing books. Well, there you go. Well done, Paimon.
What is it? Have you got it?
Books.
Huh?
Every big word that passes through your lips as you read it out makes you smarter.
Oh, gotcha!
And now everyone knows the answer, because I'm pretty sure everyone heard us.
Books! The answer is books!
That was quicker than I expected. I was quite proud of that one.
Yeah, it makes sense now. That's the thing I hate about riddles, is that I can never make it out, but as soon as the answer's revealed, I'm like, oh, yeah, that makes sense.
Oh, it appears the riddle writer has announced the answer. Okay, 1 point to Paimon.
Well done, Paimon. I'm proud of you.
Huh? So the answer was books? Oh, how did I not get that? Come on, Nika. Concentrate.
If Paimon wins this, I'm chalking it up to plot armor.
We're awesome at this! Paimon meant to say was that you're awesome at this. Thanks for the point, Traveler.
Technically, Paimon did help with it.
On to riddle number 2.
I gotta get in there first this time.
Go for it, Mika, mate.
High above the wispy clouds, amidst the gloomy snow-filled shroud, standing alone on an icy stage, beneath it every lowly sage. Looks like a poem from Liyue.
No clue.
Oh, it's...
Go on.
I got it!
Oh! You two, you need to stop.
Looks like those two have some ideas. Could it be some kind of plant that lives in cold, high places?
A mist flower?
Mika, please go ahead. As a full Knight of Favonius, you represent all of us from Mondstadt here.
Noelle, this is a competition.
No, how could I? It was you who thought of it first. You should be the one to guess.
This is gonna go on forever.
Well, my answer isn't necessarily correct. Besides, it's first come, first served, and you beat me to it.
How do you know it's not correct? You haven't said it.
No, I didn't. You were just before me.
You two are gonna drive me up the goddamn wall. Just one of you say it.
How gracious and considerate our fellow competitors are towards each other. A wonderful sight to see. How about both of you say your answer at the same time? If you're both right, you'll each get a point.
I'm still fascinated about this Oceanid. I can't tell if they have blue eyes from here, though.
Oops, I didn't realize we'd made such a scene.
Yeah.
Oh, crud. I guess we dragged that out a bit.
Oh, guys, can you please just say your answers?
So, Noelle, what do you say?
Go for it.
Yes, let's. Our answer is...
Cecilia!
Oh, well, look at that.
Oh, that certainly sounds like a good candidate for the correct answer. A flower that blooms on the highest peaks and known for its exquisite beauty. The Cecilia is held by many Mondstadters to be the true windbloom.
Oh, that again? No, this flower is the true windbloom. No, this flower is. God, that was annoying.
Although, since the writer hasn't yet come forward to announce the answer, this probably wasn't the answer they were looking for. Sorry. Any other answers?
Oh, I can't believe I was wrong. Maybe it's a plant from Liyue.
Absolutely embarrass yourself, mate.
Is the answer Genshin? The poem does evoke a strong sense of quiet, proud solitude in a high place.
Who knows?
Correct. I wrote this one. Genshin is the right answer.
You do have blue eyes. Hello. How very interesting.
No! Shinjo got it before Paimon could.
You were never gonna get that.
However, after listening to the host's description, I do remember reading about Cecilia flowers in a book once. They definitely fit the description of a pure flower standing proudly and alone on high.
Is this the first ever time we've seen one outside of the, I forgot what the place was called, but the summer event place? I think it is.
So, I'd like to approve the answer from our two friends from Mondstadt as well.
Buzzin'.
Really? Oh, thank you so much.
Well, since even the Riddler themselves agrees, all 3 contestants earn a point each.
Well done, guys.
Darn it! Shinjo's caught up to Paimon already!
It's just one measly point.
Yeah, you're probably right.
Moving now to our third riddle. Huh? Why is the handwriting so... floaty?
Oh, there we go. We've got Paimon's.
What's got no wings but flies in the air, never gets tired of floating up there. So full of mora it comes out the nose, but in the sea, glug glug glug, down it goes.
So it's something if it goes into the sea, it sinks, but it can remain floating in the air, and something that Mara also pours out of. I have no clue.
That's Paimon's. They picked Paimon's riddle. Yay!
Why are you whispering? It's pretty obvious you wrote it.
What is it? Why isn't anyone guessing? Is Paimon's riddle too hard?
Don't tell me it's so easy everyone has it. If that is the case... Oh, is Paimon talking about herself? Please don't tell me that's the case. I keep forgetting Paimon doesn't have wings, she has a cape.
That's not quite it. More like, it's so ludicrously simple that we just cannot believe it.
Does Paimon have Mara coming out of her nose?
What? No way! Well, go on then. Tell us the answer if you you're so sure?
I've had it.
The answer is Paimon.
No. Paimon, you do not have Mara coming out your nose.
What?
It's Paimon.
It's Paimon.
I was actually gonna say Paimon too.
Hey look, we've been to Fontaine and we've been underwater. We know that Paimon is fine underwater.
Me too.
No! You're all completely wrong! How the heck did you all think the answer was Paimon?
Oh, so it wasn't Paimon. Thank God, because I don't agree with it.
Paimon, do you have wings behind your back?
No.
No.
You're always floating, but you never seem to get tired of it.
I can assure you she always complains about being tired.
And Paimon has a very healthy appetite, which must cost the traveler a lot of Mora and meal expenses.
Yeah, but that's coming out of my pocket, not out of her nose.
I've heard from the senior knights that the traveler rescued Paimon by fishing her out of the sea. So, that means Paimon can't swim. So if she fell in the sea, then...
Nope. Nope. She can swim. She's been underwater in Fontaine.
Glug, glug, glug. Wait. Now Paimon's doubting herself. What was the answer again?
Think about it for a moment.
No! You're all wrong. The answer to Paimon's riddle is obviously the Jade Chamber! You know, the Jade Chamber that's always flying up there in the sky?
Yeah, but there's no Mara pouring out of it. It's made of a lot of Mara, yes. Like, if you replace that line with, like, and it's made of a lot of Mara, I would agree with you.
Is that so? I still maintain that the riddle actually describes Paimon more accurately.
Kind of.
In fact, if we just added 2 more lines to the poem, it would be the perfect riddle.
Yeah.
What do you want to add?
The traveler's companion and talkative guide, a praiseworthy presence always by their side.
Then that just becomes, like, the most obvious thing in the world.
Aw, do you mean it? Can we really add that part?
Okay, that's actually a really wholesome blush. Fair enough. I can vouch for it, Paimon.
You think so cute?
Just this once, Paimon.
Okay, then Paimon would like to announce that the correct answer to the riddle is the widely adored Paimon!
Fair enough.
Great! And with that, the widely adored Paimon has gifted a point each to everyone who answered just now.
Well done, Paimon. We're no longer in the lead. More riddles and giggles fill the air as the time flies by.
Guessing riddles is a lot of fun. And even though Paimon didn't manage to beat Shinto, Paimon still feels like she got a little smarter.
Fair enough.
Oh, didn't Changyu mention he was investigating something before? Let's go ask him about it.
Yeah, it's probably something about an evil spirit that he probably thought he saw.
Hey, you two!
I'm guessing we know who won.
Oh? Hi, Paimon. You know, for a moment there, I was worried I might lose to you.
Oh, are you collecting your prize right now?
What did you win?
I am indeed. Though, if you really want it, I'd be more than happy to give it to you.
Oh, damn.
Seriously? Wow, what is it?
What's
A
up?
most generous donation by
Oh, God damn
yours
it.
truly as director of the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor. Namely, a buy one, get one free coupon for
Ooh.
our high-end customized service package.
Hell yeah.
It's a pleasant surprise to learn you're so interested in it, Paimon.
Hey, Paimon, we've hit the gold mine here.
Nope, nuh-uh, no thank you, hard pass, you can keep it.
I really like these quick transitions they're doing recently as well.
Are you sure? In that case, I'll gladly take it.
Might as well.
Here you are. Now remember, this package comes with our anytime, anywhere, on-demand collection service.
Wow.
Just give us a call and we'll be right there. With any luck, we'll still show up even if you're unable to call.
I love her so much.
So, to what do we owe the honor, Paimon?
Hmm?
What do you mean we? Changyun's the one Paimon's looking for, not you.
All right.
Wasn't he saying something about needing help?
God, you didn't have to say it like that.
Oh, yeah. That.
How about I put it in riddle form?
Why?
Isn't the competition over?
Sure, go on.
'Twas like a demon not demonic, or devil devoid of the diabolic. Afar it floated free above the ground, but when approached, though sought, not could be found.
Sure. Yeah, I'm with you, Paimon.
Sounds to me like you encountered a ghastly little ghosty in the wild.
Ooh.
Perhaps I should just explain it.
Alright. Thank you.
Basically, while I was training this morning, I suddenly caught sight of a non-human entity.
Okay.
It was floating in the air without any kind of external aid, and its body was almost transparent. At first I thought I'd finally encountered a demon that wasn't repelled by my pure yang spirit, and immediately prepared to exorcise it.
Is there a character that could possibly fit that description? I don't think so.
But none of my methods had any effect on it. And when I went to try and get a closer look at it and try to ascertain what I was dealing with, it disappeared into thin air.
I can't think of anything.
You're sure it's not a ghost or spirit of some kind?
Quite sure. I could sense that it had a physical body. And if it were a spirit, I'm sure it would have been scared away long before I saw it.
Okay, so it's definitely going to be a character, but nothing's coming to mind at the minute.
It's all my fault. I got overexcited, and in my haste, I didn't ascertain its true nature before taking action. Thinking back on it, if it wasn't an evil spirit, maybe I offended some kind of adeptus, or illuminated beast.
I don't know, it was probably someone from Mondstadt.
You shouldn't blame yourself. It was something you'd never seen before. Anyone else would have reacted the same way.
Most definitely from Mondstadt then.
Besides, we're making up for it now by doing our best to find out the truth.
Yeah.
Any thoughts, Venti? Have you managed to untangle Chongyun's twisted tail?
Venti probably already knows he can read the winds.
Why don't you take a guess first, Tutal?
Bunch of guessing games.
Oh, that means you have.
I can't be absolutely certain, but I'm reasonably sure it's not what Liyue would call an evil spirit or demon. So whatever it is, it's not dangerous.
See, it's probably something very obvious that I should know, but I'm a bit of a dumbass, so I'm not going to be able to guess it.
How about this? We can incorporate a search element into tomorrow's poetry activity.
Going on a field trip.
Oh, does that mean we get to play outside while we write poetry?
Sounds fun.
Close, but no.
Well done, Paimon. You're wrong.
Good ideas could just pop into your head out of thin air, but if you ask me, everyone should relax tonight and get a good rest before tomorrow.
Alright, sounds
You
good.
say that, but your gaze keeps drifting over towards the wine stand.
The man has to indulge in what he loves. Congenial Gathering, Part 1 completed. Oh, I'll let it cook. Very pretty. Alright, that does finish up Part 1. Poetry is definitely something that is not my strong suit, and then you add riddles on top of that. Not a good combination, so I'm at a complete loss in this event. Truth be told, I'm just here for the character interactions. I do hope we get to see Venti and Zhongli though. If they don't give us that, I'm gonna be disappointed. But part 2 does release in an hour, so if you don't want to miss my reaction to that, be sure to hit that subscribe button. I would greatly appreciate it. And yeah, I'll see you then.